Hello everyone, it is Brian here of the amazing YouTube Enthusiast of This Is What Brian Thinks Adventure, speaking to each as well as every one of you. I am hereby to provide a live end of August 2024 update to talk about the wonderful, amazing highlights of all the amazing positive highlights, what's been going on this summer of this year, and also would like to talk about the amazing things, what's been happening during this summer of this month of August, and also very excited to tell you what has been going on this summer of this year. So here we go, everybody. Are you ready to hear about this live end of August 2024 update, ladies and gentlemen? You are? Fantastic. Let's get started, everybody. This summer of this August of this year, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people around the world, YouTube enthusiasts, elevator enthusiasts, public transit enthusiasts, as well as DJ and Disney enthusiasts, speaking to each as well as every one of you. I am very pleased to make this wonderful, exciting announcement. This summer of this August of this year was absolutely amazing. You may as well want to know there has been some wonderful excitement, and you may as well want to hear on the positive news, so we'll get to that in a moment as well. So the summer of this August of this year has gone by very quick, ladies and gentlemen. You may as well want to hear there was storm damage on the civic holiday August long weekend of this summer of this August of this year, and they canceled Heritage Festival on Heritage Day Monday. But however, what I did on civic holiday Monday instead, since the Heritage Day Festival was canceled, I had the chance to do some bowling practice at the banquet instead because of the thunderstorm, severe thunderstorm damage. What happened on the Heritage Day August long weekend, the park and ride shuttle buses were canceled. Heritage Day, the first Monday, August 5th of this year, was canceled due to severe thunderstorm weather. But however, I made the important best of all is that I did some bowling practice instead. And most of all, everyone, you may as well want to hear, I very recently went down to Calgary for 2 days early second week this summer of this August of this year for a couple days. Had a very wonderful very wonderful visit to see my friends out of town in Calgary for a couple days, and also got to see my friend Joel. It was a very wonderful visit. We got a chance to catch up. Most of all, when I was out of town visiting my friends for 2 days in Calgary this summer, early second week of this August of this year, everyone, I had a very wonderful time making YouTube videos of various buses, New Flyer, diesel 40-foot low floor bus units, and New Flyer Excelsior 40-foot low floor bus units featuring SD160 and S200 LRT train cars on the LRTC trains on Calgary Transit during my visit in Calgary. It was a lot of fun. When I arrived in Calgary for my 2-day trip visiting friends in Calgary, I did an amazing YouTube video of Calgary Transit Bus 2013-2014 New Flyer Excelsior 40-foot low floor bus unit 8208 on 19th Sunridge, featuring a Schindler 330A hydraulic glass elevator at Sunridge Mall when I arrived in Calgary visiting my friends for 2 days. In fact, before I got together with my friend Joel, I did some amazing YouTube elevator trip videos, did some retakes of the Kone traction front glass parkade elevators at the Calgary Municipal Building, Calgary City Hall, near the City Hall Bow Valley College C train station, including Otis traction parkade elevators in the Bow skyscraper, as well as some of the ThyssenKrupp Northern traction elevators at 8th Avenue Place, as well as some of the elevators at the Edison Building, including the low-rise 7th floor, 18th floor Otis high-speed traction elevators at the TD Canada Trust Tower at the core in the downtown area of Calgary, featuring Dover modernized by Schindler high-speed traction elevators at the Edison Building Tower in the downtown area of Calgary as well. It was a lot of fun. Also had a very wonderful visit to Calgary Tower. Got together with my friend Joel for supper at Milestones. It was a lot of fun. In fact, it was wonderful catching up, and it was a very wonderful time. And My mom is very proud, so was my stepdad, how very careful I was. And most of all, everybody, I had a very wonderful visit to Calgary Zoo, including visiting the core a couple times. Also did some elevator videos there again. In fact, you may as well want to hear, during my 2-day trip in Calgary, visiting friends, I did some amazing Otis high-speed traction elevator trip videos of the Bankers Hall West Tower elevators during my visit there. And before visiting the Heritage Park in Calgary, I did an amazing retake of the Otis high-speed traction 29th floor, 40th floor elevators at the TD Canada Trust Tower at the core as well. And also, on my way to Chinook Station, I also made a very wonderful, amazing bus trip video of the 10 South Centre in Calgary, featuring the Calgary Transit Bus 2006 New Flyer diesel 40-foot low floor bus unit 7980. It's also on YouTube as well. In fact, you may as well want to hear my 2-day trip visiting friends in Calgary was absolutely amazing. I've also did a video of the steam train at Heritage Park, featuring the shuttle bus route of Calgary Transit 502 Heritage Park. It was absolutely amazing. I had a very wonderful visit, and also did some amazing elevator trip videos I did an amazing retake of the amazing high-speed 20th floor, 38th floor Otis high-speed traction elevators at Bankers Hall West Tower, featuring Otis high-speed traction elevators at the Aquitaine Tower with some classic Otis too, with some semicircles on top of the door frames of the elevators. I would suggest, ladies and gentlemen, please check that out for sure. In fact, you may as well want to hear my 2-day vacation trip visiting friends in Calgary. The second week this August of this summer was very amazing this year. I had a very wonderful time visiting friends. It was wonderful catching up with my friend Joel, and it turned out to be a very wonderful visit. Most of all, everybody, I had a very wonderful visit to the Fringe Festival a couple times this summer, this August of this year. Most of all, I am so glad to say, in between my work schedule, I have been putting in a lot of extra bowling practices, since you may as well hear, we are getting ready to begin the wonderful new start to my third season in the Special Olympics bowling at Boddington Bowling Lanes for the AS1 All-Stars 1 Special Olympics 5-pin bowling at Boddington Bowling Lanes. And also, this year, not only I will be participating in the Special Olympics bowling, the AS1 All-Stars 1 Special Olympics 5-pin bowling at Boddington Bowling Lanes this year. So get ready to hear this, everyone. This year, I am also participating in both AS1 All-Stars 1 Special Olympics 5-pin bowling at Boddington Bowling Lanes, as well as the Special Olympics 10-pin bowling at Gateway Entertainment Center, Gateway Bowling Lanes on the south side of Edmonton, in my third season in Special Olympics bowling for this year, 2024-2025 Special Olympics bowling season, this fall, this October. So lots of excitement is up in the air. I'm also very excited for this September, this fall coming up as well, ladies and gentlemen. Looking forward to the Greater Edmonton Model Train Show at Millennium Place in Sherwood Park again this year, as well as the Edmonton Expo Comic Con, the Comic Con at Edmonton Expo Center in Northlands. So lots of excitement is up in the air as well, including some new movies coming out this September after the summer holidays, after the summer is over. And you may as well want to hear, I will absolutely provide a live September 2024 update, which will be on a separate live YouTube video. So please stay tuned for that as well, ladies and gentlemen. I will definitely provide that for each as well as every one of you. You may as well want to hear, I also have an amazing YouTube video of the amazing Red Arrow Motor Coach bus of 5715 on the Edmonton bound I made as well on my return trip from visiting friends in Calgary a couple of weeks ago. So please feel free to check it out sometime. Anyway, I really want to say, ladies and gentlemen, I hope each as well as every one of you had a very wonderful, amazing summer. And it's quite surprisingly too, like the schools are, kids are going back to school, and students and teachers are going back to classes. Some are starting at the end, starting already before Labor Day, September long weekend, and the rest of the schools are starting early September after Labor Day, September long weekend, after the final long weekend of summer holidays as well. Most importantly, ladies and gentlemen, this year has been a very wonderful summer so far with lots of excitement. I got to gather with my friends in Calgary a couple times this summer, one day for Stampede in July, and also 2 days early second week of this August of this summer of this year. In fact, I had a very wonderful time. In fact, part of my amazing 2 day trip in Calgary on the second week of this August of this summer, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to tell each as well as every one of you, I figured the way how to get from the Calgary airport on their Calgary Transit 100 Saddletown Airport Express bus route to get from the Calgary YYC International Airport to the terminus station of the Blue Line, Saddletown Station. So I went on the C train from, after getting off the bus 100 Saddletown Airport Express, to the C train LRT train at Saddletown Station, went southbound from Saddletown Station to Rundle Station outside Sunridge Mall. It was very quick and absolutely amazing. Most of all, everyone, I'm very excited, very pleased to tell each as well as every one of you, I do look forward to telling each as well as every one of you what's really happening over this fall, this winter, and this spring as this year, 2024, 2025 progresses, and also will absolutely provide a live September 2024 update. That will absolutely be on a separate live YouTube video, as mentioned already. Most of all, everybody, you may as well want to know, my mom, my stepdad, and I, we got to see the Edmonton Riverhawks on Canada Day, July the summer of this year. It was a lot of fun. I also made amazing YouTube videos of the LRT trains on the Metro Line and Capital Line a couple times when I went from Government Center to Churchill Station for the Art Gallery of Alberta Free Admission Day, including the Legislative Assembly Open House Tour. Also did some amazing elevator trip retake videos of the Cody Traction Elevators at Art Gallery of Alberta, featuring the ThyssenKrupp Northern Traction Elevators at the Edmonton Federal Building Visitor Center at Alberta Legislature, including one of the elevators at Remax Center of Edmonton Riverhawks, featuring music bands of Rockzilla, including the Brass Tactics. I got to see 3 times this summer, so a couple times at Alberta Legislature, Edmonton Riverhawks Remax Center. It was absolutely amazing. Before that, I got to go attend my friend Daniel's graduation in June, and also went to my friend Elisa's birthday at the end of this June of this year. It was absolutely a lot of amazing fun. Most importantly, everybody, my 2 day trip visiting my friends in Calgary was absolutely amazing. Second week of this August of this summer, and also had a very wonderful time when I was in Calgary for Stampede in July, early this summer of this year. When I was there for Stampede for 1 day, it was a lot of fun. I took some great pictures and got to see some agriculture stuff, as well as checking out the new BMO Center that got expanded as well. It was absolutely amazing. It was a lot of fun, and I do look forward to visiting Calgary again a couple times, to visit my friends out of town in Calgary again for Stampede, as well as my couple times again this summer of next year, 2025, as well as the following summer after, 2026 down the road. And most of all, I do hope to find a nice girlfriend who loves going to raves, Soundwave at World Water Park at West Edmonton Mall, and loves attending rave Soundwave festivals here in Edmonton the way I do. So lots of excitement there, so hope to stay tuned for that as well, ladies and gents. Most of all, everyone, I'm so excited to say I have been doing bike riding, swimming, extra bowling practices in between my schedule this summer of this year, and also very excited to tell each as well as every one of you, I am so excited to tell each as well as every one of you. I'm looking forward to lots of wonderful, amazing new starts after summer holidays, after this summer is over, including over this fall of September, October, November, December, before the winter holidays, as well as this New Year's of this January, February, March of this year, 2025, as well as participating in both the Special Olympics AS1 All-Stars 1 Special Olympics 5-pin bowling at Bonnie Doon Bowling Lanes and the Special Olympics 10-pin bowling, as I very progressively move on towards the wonderful new year, beginning of the new start to our third season in Special Olympics bowling come this October, this fall coming up. So I'm very excited for that as well. And who knows what might happen this year as well, ladies and gentlemen. If all this goes well, I may qualify for provincials during my third season in Special Olympics bowling this year, as well as the following next year after for my fourth season in the 2025-2026 Special Olympics bowling season, as well as the beginning of my fifth season in the 2026-2027 Special Olympics bowling season down the road. So there's lots of excitement up in the air, ladies and gentlemen. And the reason you may as well know why I'm participating in the Special Olympics 5-pin bowling at Bonnie Doon Bowling Lanes and the AS1 All-Stars 1 Special Olympics 5-pin bowling at Bonnie Doon Bowling Lanes, as well as the Special Olympics 10-pin bowling at Gateway Entertainment Center and Gateway Bowling Lanes. The reason is I have been putting a lot of extra bowling practices in between my work, my Special Olympics bowling schedule this past year, doing 5-pin and 10-pin quite a bit. I'm already signed up for both AS1 All-Stars 1 Special Olympics 5-pin bowling at Bonnie Doon Bowling Lanes, as well as the Special Olympics 10-pin bowling at Gateway Entertainment Center, Gateway Bowling Lanes. So lots of excitement is up in the air, everyone. So you may as well hear, I am so glad this summer has been an absolutely amazing summer. Had a very wonderful time doing so many things in between my work schedule, like seeing amazing new movies like the Garfield movie at Landmark Theatres 9 in Edmonton City Centre back in June, as well as the new Disney Pixar movie Inside Out 2 at the Landmark Theatres 9 in Edmonton City Centre, and also got to attend my friend Daniel's graduation at the Edmonton Convention Center on the last week of this June of this year of 2024, as well as attending my friend Elisa's birthday party at Bonnie Doon Bowling Lanes. It turned out to be lots of wonderful, great fun, and also had a very wonderful Canada Day at the beginning of this July of this year, and I hope to look forward on attending the Canada Day events again this upcoming July next summer, next year, 2025, and 10 months from this September, this fall, this year as well. So, and before I go, ladies and gentlemen, you may as well want to hear, I hope each as well as every one of you enjoyed my amazing Calgary trip videos of the amazing Calgary transit buses, the C trains, random elevators during my 2-day trip visiting Calgary. And I hope each as well as every one of you gets a chance to look at my amazing Otis elevator videos, Coney and ThyssenKrupp Northern elevators too. And plus, I also have an amazing video of the ThyssenKrupp traction parkade elevators of Telesky. I did a retake as well with green Dewhurst fixtures and LED triangle indicators outside the elevator. So thank you again for this live end of August 2024 update, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned for the live September 2024 update. It'll be on a separate live video, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you again for this live end of August 2024 update. I look forward to seeing you soon. Please stay tuned for live fall September 2024 update. I will see you all soon. Take care.